Welcome to the MBUSC. No, I have a topic.
Jason has a topic.
If Jason wants to start the topic, don't even tell any of us topic. Let's go off with that.
All right. Embarrassing moment. Everybody go. Most embarrassing one that comes straight to the dome, but mind you, it has to be under the age of, I'd still say 16.
I already have.
There you go. All right, go.
So, I got one. I played baseball, and as most young youth do, you get involved in a t-ball team, and then maybe next year a fast pitch team where they use the pitching machine, and then the next year it's actually kids that are all playing actual baseball.
I'm trying not to hit you.
All those years, I was like, I want to be the pitcher. I want to be the star. But I wasn't good enough. And so I got stuck in left field. And if anyone knows, right field. I got stuck in right field. And if anyone knows baseball, right field is the most underused position in baseball. In the sense that because most players are right-handed,
They'll hit to the left.
they'll hit to the left field more often than they do the right.
Okay.
So right field is truly one of the most useless positions on the baseball field. And that's where I was destined to be because I didn't have any baseball skills whatsoever. I was playing right field one time, going through the game. I wasn't doing shit because I'm in right field, never catching any balls, bored as fuck, just out there in the field. I also have to use the restroom. Really bad. And this inning is going on for a long time. There's a certain inning where I'm stuck in this right field doing nothing.
So
I had to go to the bathroom really bad.
Yeah. And
I make the conscious decision that I'm wearing a cup. Because it's baseball. And
fill up my cup.
In my 11-year-old brain, I think all of the pee.
Oh God! It's just gonna store inside the cup.
But that's not how things work in real life.
Jonah peed his pants.
I fucking peed my pants in the outfield. Full on. And because it's a cup, it doesn't shoot out in the front. It leaks out the back.
Oh God, dude. No. That's so uncomfortable.
The backside of my pants.
We're just soaked.
Looks like I fucking just shit my pants.
Dude.
And I was on the White Sox, so I had gray spandex pants on. Very noticeable to notice a wet spot.
Did you get flamed hard?
No. I peed my pants and then thought, all right, how am I gonna hide
The statement of just I peed my pants.
I sat down in the outfield because just trying to display my
Boredom.
But also
trying to think.
to hide your pee-pee.
No, but my idea was that I could convince the team that I sat down in the field
And got grass stains.
and got grass, like the water was like
It was wet over there in the outfield.
That is a pretty high level move there, Jonah.
and that I could convince them that I sat in water.
It's gonna smell like urine.
Yeah, I was
though.
gonna say then it smells like pee.
As I'm saying,
Someone's got to be like, someone peed their pants.
Smells
to this
like
day,
urine.
I don't know if my lie worked or not, but everyone.
What did your
I thought everyone believed me.
What did your parents do though? I mean, like eventually someone found out.
Yeah, well, if your dad knew, then I'm pretty sure everybody else did.
100%. Yeah. So
How did he know? How did he know?
Yeah.
He was just like, let's do that. After it's over, let's go. So.
He was watching you.
Let's wrap
He
this up.
probably watched you piss yourself.
He said, "What the fuck is he doing?"
Watching your face in the outfield and where you're like, you like shake a little because it's warm. You're like, ooh.
Wow.
It's like, ooh, feels good. And you're like, Jonah just pissed himself. With your
That
dad.
is my son
Jonah
pissing himself
Donut
right there.
himself.
He is.
Yes, that is the moment in my life where I can confidently say I felt the most embarrassed. Because I consciously knew the whole time that I had peed myself, and I was just hoping that everyone else around me was going along with my fake story. But in later life, I realized that at most the people my age believed me, but every other person, including the coach, probably knew exactly what I did.
Said, "Man, this boy done pissed himself."
Damn, son, is that my star player pissing
I guess I have an embarrassing
my
like
star
My
right.
start right field
Yeah.
was absolutely jack shit.
when I was 4, my parents put me in soccer, and that's my least favorite sport is soccer. I fucking hate soccer.
Yours is also a sports story?
Yeah, but
Dude, this is awesome.
but I didn't
Hold on, go.
like urinate on myself.
Oh,
As a 4-year-old hating soccer, I was like, this is so fucking boring. So when the game would start, I simply would just go to like my goalie, the goal post, because it was padded, and I would just like hit my head against the pad the whole fucking game. Like the game was going on, and I'm just over there like
I know.
just
banging my fucking head. Yeah, no, my parents are just like, what the fuck is he doing? Other parents are like, whose boy is that? And they'd be like, I don't know. Well, I'm
And just on a lower base, Jason's age gap to his parents is a little bit more.
yeah, they're older. Like they're older. They're older people.
So I feel like your dad had like a legitimate excuse to be like, oh, that's just my grandson.
Yeah, he was just like, I don't know who the dad's somewhere. Yeah, so they put me in one season, and then I was like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. I hate it.
They couldn't tell from the first, like,
Oh no, they knew I hated it, but they were like,
you're gonna suffer through
Every
it
other sport
for
I
first.
liked. There was one time, I think this is when I first felt embarrassment. I was in 5th grade, and it was summer. Or it was like coming to summer maybe, and I'm in my classroom and it's hot. I'm in a portable classroom, so we're like outside in these un-air conditioned boxes. I think there's fans in there at best. And I made the comment, "Wow, I'm hot," because I was hot. And this girl very quickly already looks my way and goes, "No, you're not. You're ugly." And I kind of went to the bathroom and cried because I was like, it was just so quick, you know. I was like, oh, I wasn't aware of that.
I wasn't aware.
I'm only 10, and I didn't even consider I could be ugly. So I went to the bathroom. And I
Was that your first? Was that your first breakthrough with ugliness?
Yeah, I think at that point I was like, am I ugly?
I can be ugly.
Mama, am I ugly?
Did you ask your mom?
So
if
that
you
was
were
kind of
ugly?
I kind of
No, I think you should have.
I kind of like bottled it up afterwards and accepted.
Oh,
my
you
loss.
just did the manly.
And then I mean, like, I had my like little emo phase shortly after. So
you're
I
like,
didn't
no,
help.
I'm not ugly. I'm emo.
I'm emo. I had to wear all black. I wore all black for like
Even during the summer. But back then the summers were only like 96.
Yeah, they weren't as bad. They were actually, that was like hot back then.
His YouTube channel.
Oh no, absolutely not. I don't need the fans start pouring in immediately.
all
my like,
all your 40-year-old fans.
yeah. All I'll say is I started a YouTube channel when I was younger, and I gained a little bit of views.
Honestly, that was when you looked the most.
Oh, with my swoopy haircut.
Dude, I
Later
actually have
turned into
seen the
Bieber
video.
haircut.
The classic Justin Bieber cut.
It was like not fair. I felt like that was like the typical thing a boy would have, and he just happened to become famous with that haircut. I hated being. You have the Bieber cut. Fuck Bieber, bro. My hair swoopy.
This is just my hair. It's just a phase. The hair.
I would swoop so much. I'd have family like my aunts be like, "You're gonna break your neck if you keep fucking turning your head like that." And I was like, "Shut up, tia. Yo no comprendo."
Like I deal with my stepmom is Mexican, and
She is indeed.
in that happening, I gained about 80% family.
Yep.
Like,
It's very factual.
My small white family turned like
Tripled in size.
like quadrupled in size. I will say. It's just family gatherings are a lot bigger now, and I actually love it.
It's fun, but I mean, you meet Pete like at least once every Christmas party. You meet someone that you're like,
Yeah, you meet someone that they're like, "Oh, I met you 2 years ago."
you're like, who?
Who
are you?
I don't remember.
Sometimes at this point,
I met a lot of people.
I see faces at family events that I've like recognized that I'm like I have seen you before, but I'm not gonna say hi to you because I don't know you, and that's about it.
I will say this, hands down, Mexicans have the best party culture.
Hell yeah, they do. I will agree to that. Sorry.
It's every time my stepmom's family comes around, that's when it's a party.
It truly is.
It's just the most amazing time.
I took Matthew to quite a few Mexican parties.
Oh yeah, they're always fun.
Yeah, they were pretty chill.
I mean, it would just be like you and me fucking around at a party,
Getting drunk.
getting
drunk.
too drunk,
like,
maybe.
I have like second cousins that are like 18, 19. Sorry, YouTube, but they have fun because they're in Mexican culture. They're adults.
Very factual. America is kind of crazy.
We all have fun together. I'm not gonna say what kind of fun we have, but we have fun together.
Well, don't say it like that, maybe.
No.
We play Jenga.
Jenga.
You know what I mean.
We play Jenga and have fun together.
Jenga, the Jenga. Cornhole's tight.
Cornhole also doesn't sound very right, but cornhole is
Real
pretty
quick
tight.
before we go off on this subject, we went on 2 of our most embarrassing stories.
Yeah, we need a Matthew story
We need to
and a Chancellor story.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'll go. I have bad memories, so I don't remember
'Cause
a
he's
lot of my
epileptic.
stuff. But like, I remember one time. It was like one of the first weeks, maybe even the first week of freshman year in high school. I was like 14. It was in English class, I think. I was sitting in the back, and like my mom had just got me some like, clothes for school and stuff like that. So I had these like new shoes, but they were like these Lacoste athletic shoes,
Oh.
except they didn't have any shoelaces on them. They
What?
were like a weird
that weird-
straps.
Like
you know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I was sitting in the back of the classroom, and like I was sitting next to these 2 girls. I don't even remember who they are. But they started making fun of me because they like thought I couldn't tie my shoes. And like I spent the whole class talking quietly behind the teacher, like convincing them that I could tie my shoes. And I mean, that was already embarrassing, but what was like more embarrassing came the next day because I brought my tennis shoes that were like that had laces on them.
Yeah.
And I was like, "See, look, I can tie my shoes." They were like, "Okay, all right." And then I didn't talk to them ever again, pretty much.
I'm sorry. It's a pretty embarrassing story, but I don't believe that's your most embarrassing story.
Yeah, he couldn't tie his fucking shoes.
I'm honestly trying to. I mean, it was when I was 14.
I know, but I'm just saying, Matt. I feel like
Wait, that was when you were
I feel like
14?
you're
Yeah.
digging on the
Oh
surface.
my
I
gosh.
feel like you're digging on the surface right now.
I don't think Matt gets embarrassed, bro. There's also his first girlfriend where he clogged her toilet, left, and then broke up with her.
I forgot about that.
You blocked that out.
There's the time that he got caught by his own mother.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still like I don't feel much
That's what I'm saying.
embarrassment.
He's just kind of like, oh, what?
I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here, mom.
Get my
Getting
dick,
busy.
get my dick sucked.
oh God, that's
You're killing the
uncomfortable.
fucking vibe, mom.
I don't know. I'm like honestly trying to remember like particularly embarrassing things, but you know my memory's so fucking.
Alright.
I think it might
You
be.
think a little bit more,
I will.
and we'll try to make a chance.
Oh God, I don't. Honestly,
You gotta give one. You gotta
Hold
give
on.
one story. We've all done it.
I got plenty of stories. I just don't know what like counts as like really
There's
embarrassing.
that time you hung out with that one kid, Ian, for a full fucking day.
Oh, dude, that was traumatic. I can tell you all like okay, so I can go on the lines of like Matt, where I have like a childhood one that's like
Yeah, go with that one.
traumatic to the point where like it still lives with me to this day, and it's not that bad now, right? But to me, it was a huge deal. But like I was in 4th grade, and I had a group of friends where we were definitely on the scale, like for for sure we would LARP Smash Bros. All of us. It was a group of like 10 kids. We were, I mean, okay, maybe we weren't, but we were just 4th graders. You know what I mean? And we were
Yeah.
just all like being dumb, and we were like LARPing fucking Smash Bros. Outside. We would pick our characters, and one of us was always too OP. We would get mad at him because we were like, "What? We've killed you like twice already!" And he's like, "No, you haven't, because I am this ability, and I can't die." And we'd be like, "Dude, you just made that up right here and now." And he's like, "No, I've always had it. It's just who I am." Anyways, we were those kind of people. We also would make up games with we would do this thing where we had like a collection of beads, and we would put them on a string, and we would like make a really intricate bead collection at the tip and call it dragons, right? And then we would build our own dragon, and then we would like raise them and fight them on the little steps that we had
Okay, a
outside.
little fucking
It was
Pokemon action
pretty
type
cool.
shit.
But one day we were doing that outside, and we were like, so if we would hang out in the very back, because we were like the loner kids.
Okay.
So you'd hang out in the very back of Boulevard.
Ah.
We would hang out all the way back there, and there would be a front patch, and that's where basically all the kids would hang out, because they were all like more popular and actually wanted to hang out with all the kids. So it was the actual playground part,
Okay.
and then there was the outskirts where it was like just a giant field of land,
Okay.
and then you'd have the teachers looking up basically from the basketball court, and the teachers could see everything, like the whole lot of
Children.
children, and then the children below you at the like right kind of there at the playground could see everybody up top, because it was a mountain, so everybody at the top of the mountain could see everybody below, and everybody below could see the top of the mountain, you know. So when you're back there, you can't really hear the bell, and you can't hear them whistle to tell all the kids to come in. So one day I was doing I was reenacting the SpongeBob scene where he goes around the town, and I'm like moving my hips like in a circle, and I guess I had been doing that for maybe like 2 or 3 minutes after the bell had been called, and all the kids sitting down, because we would do this thing where the bell would be called, you have to sit down,
And be
they would
quiet.
whistle, and you would just walk in. Yeah. And so the first bell had been called, the first whistle had been made. And so everybody just sat there watching me dance for like 3 minutes until I turned around and saw everybody, and everybody clapped at me. And then I fucking just like, I shut down in that moment. I was just like, I cannot believe that I was like really young. I don't know how old I was, maybe like 10 too. But I was like, I can't believe everybody has now seen me
Do this.
do this.
They were clapping though.
Yeah,
But it wasn't nice
but
clapping.
it wasn't nice clapping. It was so mean. No, I don't know. It was actually probably super, like, nice. But I don't know. It traumatizes me to this day. I'm like, there's no way I can around the town in front of people
Ever again.
ever again. You know how intimate that around the town was? That was only for my dragon friends who played dragon with me.
I love playing dragon.
I would admit my friend is a deep cut, but we didn't role play Smash Bros. We role played Shaolin Showdown.
I fucking love Shaolin
What is
Showdown.
Shaolin?
Shaolin Showdown.
Is that like an old Nickelodeon?
It's an old Cartoon
TV
Network show.
Cartoon Network
Is it
show?
Cartoon
Okay,
Network?
okay.
Yeah.
They had like
Fucking items.
that had like specific abilities. So me and my friend group we would like select specific items.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
This is the item I have, and every time someone would select the item that lets you
The claws.
The
The
claws.
claws. It like teleports essentially.
teleport. And so you'd be like,
I'm here.
I use my claw and teleport, and then you'd like force all of your friends to freeze in place while
As you go
dude.
somewhere.
while you go to somewhere else. It was super cringy and fun.
That reminds me of when I was like 5 and I would play time travel, where we had this like we built out of like sticks, basically a Stargate out of sticks. And I convinced this girl down my street that if we walked into it, we transported into time. And so her and I would walk in, and then we walk out, and I'd be like, "We're here. Everything
Welcome
is-
to the future.
Welcome to like 2 seconds in the future." It happened.
You would impress her with your superb logic.
Yeah. No.
When I was in first grade, I specifically remember this because I had friends then. We would LARP Sonic, and
Oh hell
I was the fucking mastermind of that. It'd be recess time, and they'd be like, "What do you guys want to do?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna be Sonic. You guys can be who the fuck else you want to be." Sometimes I was like, "I'm gonna be Knuckles today, though, because Knuckles is cool." And then we'd just run around, and then they'd be like, "Is this all we're doing?" I'm like, "This is all
This
he.
is all we're doing. We're collecting rings.
This is all he wants to do."
Did you get chili dogs for lunch?
I fucking wish. I was a really picky kid, actually.
You wouldn't have eaten a chili dog?
No, not at that age. What? Not at that age.
What would you eat?
In the time, yeah.
I don't.
Regular hot dog.
Burgers, cheeseburgers specifically.
So you just
plain,
like chili
plain.
at that point? Just plain.
And I was just cheese pizza for the longest time. Actually,
Oh,
pepperoni.
you were one of those.
Pepperoni was
people.
like pretty revolutionary when I was like 8 or 9. I was like, I'll start throwing some pepperoni in this. Nowadays, I just you put food in my face. I'm like, yeah, this is delectable. It doesn't even have to be good. It takes a lot. Yeah, it takes a lot for me to be like, this food's ass.
I agree. It does take it takes a lot for me.
Unless there's coconut in it. I fucking hate coconut.
Oh, and cinnamon. You can't do cinnamon.
Yeah, and I'm
either.
allergic to cinnamon. That one doesn't count. It's an unfortunate.
That's just the
It's just
DNA.
This is what God didn't want me to
Yeah.
be too strong.
If I could have tasted cinnamon, oh
It'd be
shit.
over. I use all 100% of my brain.
The amount of power I would unlock if I was able to process.
I could be a god.
It's like all the people with nut allergies. They're like, you don't understand.
You don't get it. It
You-
limits us. You really don't. Right now it's fall.
Oh shit! This is when the world is basically.
Let me tell you how annoying fall is for me, specifically in my like one of my field of work I'm in right now. I on the side do barista work, and all I fucking hear is like, which fall item's your favorite? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I can't taste any of it. All I pretty much can do is be like, this thing gets bought a lot. Seems to be liked, and then they get it. It makes me sad. I wish I could. Just today, my manager's like, we're getting a pumpkin bread, a pumpkin muffin, and a pumpkin Pop-Tart. And I was like, that's nice for you
You're like,
guys.
Yeah, that's
I
great.
was like, that sounds cool.
I can't have that.
I don't know what fucking eggnog tastes like.
Yeah, you can basically. You've never had eggnog, and we can make you eggnog, but it won't be eggnog.
Yeah, it wouldn't
without
be
cinnamon.
I don't
eggnog.
know if I've ever asked this, but What specifically does cinnamon do to you?
Closes up my throat. It's not anaphylactic shock, but it's like uncomfortable.
I see what you
I'm just like the whole like for a
Yeah.
good 8 hours. I'm just like
It feels like you have like a cat allergy or something.
yeah, pretty much. It's just annoying as fuck. It's annoying. That's really like bottom tier. So I feel bad when if someone gives me something and it has cinnamon, they start freaking the fuck out. They're like, "Oh my god, you're gonna die," and I'm like, I'm not gonna die.
No,
My day just kind of sucks now.
I feel similar to. This is like a weird thing, but I feel like I'm allergic to apple skin.
I think it actually has like type of citrus to it or like acidic acid to it.
But if I bite into a straight apple that has the skin on it,
It just like messes you up.
it makes me feel like I'm going through a asthmatic attack.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like it feels my lungs like start getting a little bit more tight.
Sometimes when I get the popcorn on the roof of my mouth,
You
oh
wanna just
boy,
fucking-
that is basically like me having an
Hell on
allergic
earth.
reaction. Like I'm having an allergic reaction to that feeling on the roof of my mouth right now. I have watched you all kill that bottle of Pringles
you
throughout
wanna-
these episodes.
Do you want to watch me kill something else?
My soul.
A person.
Who?
On this episode of MBUSC, I will be dissecting someone.
Live
Ooh,
dissection.
Stein.
I mean, I think we could get away with it if we did an educational episode. You know,
If you're
yeah,
gonna
you
sit
can,
in
'cause
here,
apparently you can show bare buttholes on
Yeah,
the education
apparently.
section of YouTube.
On your mom's house podcast.
Yeah, this guy was just able to get away with butthole.
This guy that has like 28 million views on YouTube.
Yep.
Where he shows on how to de-hair his asshole.
and I'm not gonna
And
say
it's-
it's fabulous.
Can
I think it's fabulous that YouTube was like, no, we're not gonna take this down.
It's educational.
can we next month maybe do a show but in costumes?
Yes.
Yeah, we were already thinking about that.
Come on, don't worry, there will be a Halloween episode.
Yeah.
We have to film it before Friday though. Halloween is on a Friday this year.
Even then, like
Good.
Is it?
our personal,
Yes.
our
That's good,
personal
right?
Halloween
Yeah, that's great.
party will probably
It's
be
good.
Pretty like around the same time.
Yeah.
So like,
What are we doing for Halloween?
but if if any of you watching have personal recommendations for any of us, what you want us to dress up as, we will take that into consideration.
Consideration. Probably not though.
Someone please talk to us.
We should do the Wiggles.
Teletubbies.
Telly.
There are four
Power
of us.
Rangers. One,
I've already done it before.
one of us
You
can.
have done it before?
Yeah, when I was like 3 years old.
Oh, I was a Teletubby
That
when I
is
was also I think
awesome.
3.
I was Poe.
I was the green one.
Dipsy.
Yeah, I was Dipsy.
Wow, what are their names?
Tinky,
Poe,
Winky,
Dipsy, yeah.
Dipsy, Lala, and Poe.
That is impressive.
Teletubbies.
They're fucking creepy.
And then I remember the fucking vacuum that.
Yeah, the Slurpee vacuum. Like, let me suck you up. Was that it?
That was the thing in the show. They all
Oh, it's a British show apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
That kind of makes me understand.
Telly.
It's so like why it was
The
so.
telly.
Oh, the Teletubbies.
What's that?
What is wrong with my
It
accent?
sounded like something South American or something like that.
I can't hear myself speak. I don't know what I sound like. To me, that sounded pretty British.
Oi, mate! The Teletubbies are on.
You're just like spacing your words out.
Yeah, because they don't know how to form like.
Teletubbies around.
I don't fucking do their accents. They lost the war. They don't
Oi.
They don't deserve that
Oi.
shit. If we have any international watchers, fuck your country.
All right, that's gonna hurt us in the future.
She points out his own.
I don't think it's
Don't-
not actually gonna hurt us.
Don't
Don't
fuck
worry.
your country. I'm sorry, my country.
Hers is not.
My country's not the best.
So, I'm sorry if my country fucked yours, by the way.
We're all in this bitch together. You just.
I mean, we can blatantly exploit our American love here.
We all
this-
just try to pay our bills.
That's what freedom is all about.
If you don't,
freedom.
if you don't pay bills, you're probably just rich and you're not watching us anyway. So
But if you are rich, then
our viewers are the lower.
if you are
class.
rich, donate to us.
Yeah,
we need money.
you know, maybe
Maybe a small
$10,000.
100,000.
100,000. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
It's like what? A week's pay for you people?
Jonah has shut down. He's like, this is all. It's horrible.
How
There is no navigating. You let it go. You let it ride down the.
However, Power Rangers though
Power Rangers.
sounds that could be
I'd
cool.
shave my head and be Zordon.
You want to be
Yo,
Zordon?
You would.
Rangers, there's an emergency.
There's a giant beast that's not Godzilla.
The people, they're nervous. It's
Dude,
up to you.
If we did a group thing, it'd be pretty cool.
I dibs on Tommy.
R.I.P.
That means I get to choose between the white and green ranger.
basically between all the best rangers.
You could be a red ranger. You could be a white ranger, a green ranger. I think he was even a black ranger at some point.
Yeah, Dino Thunder.
Yeah.
Dino Thunder was probably the best Power Ranger.
I was already out.
Disagree.
By then. I was already out.
What?
You know what slept on? You know what's?
Best Power Rangers?
There's two.
Ninja
There's
Storm.
two. There's two. No.
Ninja Storm-
There's Lost.
Ninja Storm is better than Dino Ranger.
There's Lost
Dino
Galaxy.
Thunder.
And,
Lost Galaxy is fucking awesome.
and there's In Space.
But Ninja
And
They're
there's
both-
Time Force.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, you know, Jason's made a lot of great points.
He did.
Oh, what about Turbo?
Turbo. Shipped in the fucking Turbo, Jonah. Power Rangers Turbo, go.
Did you watch the Turbo movie? It's good.
I probably did, but it's out of my memory because it wasn't as good as Time Force.
Time Force is great. Don't get me wrong, all those are great. My favorite though was Ninja Storm. I guess because like that's when I was like,
Mine is probably
Really?
Time Force, closely followed by Dino Rangers.
Where's
I'm not
okay.
a fan of dinosaurs.
Where?
Another slept on. Lightspeed Rescue.
Excuse me.
Oil.
Where's a good place to start on Power Rangers?
The first from the start.
Yeah.
Mighty
the start.
Morphin. I mean,
How,
but the
how-
thing is they're all every single like different Power Rangers is
yeah.
a new start.
Yeah.
But
Right,
then
I
they
know that.
also have their once
I used
an
to be-
episode,
yeah.
all Red Ranger episode.
They have a lot of crossover things.
I used to be really kind of into Power Rangers when I was young, so I see the appeal and I know why.
I was
people
watching
like
Power
it.
Rangers back in like the end of senior year. I was like, you know what I really miss? Power Rangers.
I mean,
And then you
They were-
watch Power Rangers.
Matt and I used to just throw on Power Ranger theme songs.
Yeah.
and
Fuck yeah.
Go ham.
I mean, all the ones that they mentioned are all good. Like
Lost Galaxy.
Sounds like there's
really
a lot of
fucking
Power
good.
Rangers, to be
Lot.
honest. And how many episodes do you think?
There's not many.
how many episodes?
I bet Hulu has like
So-
all of this.
50
I was gonna say, that sounds about right.
At least 50.
I think I can do the whole order.
And some of them
It goes
get, like,
Mighty
extended
Morphin, Then
longer.
it goes Zeo. Then it goes Turbo. Then it goes, I think, Lightspeed. Then Lost
No,
Galaxy.
no.
Lost Galaxy somewhere in there.
Lightspeed's in 2001.
And then okay, so In Space is before Lightspeed. Lost Galaxy is
It's
before,
before Lightspeed. Time Force.
Time
ooh,
Force was like early 2000s. So Time Force was before Wild Force.
Wild Force. Sounds
Wild
pretty
Force,
cool.
yeah, because Wild Force was before Ninja Storm,
Yeah, and then because that goes Wild Force, then Ninja Storm,
then Dino.
then Dino, then SA or not SA. Then it goes SPD.
Oh no, SPD was before Ninja Storm as well, I believe.
That was after.
Oh, you're right.
So many
You're right.
Every time you bring up a different version, I'm just like,
That
Yeah, that was
There's
cool.
a lot
That
of
one was
Power
cool
Rangers.
too. This one was cool as well. I actually really like Lightspeed Rescue.
My Speed Rescue was god tier, and then it gave us the Silver Ranger.
Yeah.
But for me, Time Force and Dino are my favorite.
and there's like lore to all this, right?
Oh my god, the lore goes
D.
I mean, they're
deep, bro. The
Power
lore goes
Rangers.
like actually like more than a kid show type.
Power Rangers are
lore.
like originally a Japanese creation.
Yeah.
Super Sentai Warriors.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is sick. That's
America
sick.
was like take some high schoolers, man.
Yeah. America.
Um, Damn.
Also, okay, just not to bring up Ninja Storm again, but like the Red Ranger, I think he's the Red Ranger.
Because there's a red, blue, and yellow. The Red Ranger.
He's like an Indian dude, right?
Yeah.
I thought he was when I was a kid. I thought he was Kumar for a really long time.
They're kind of similar looking.
I gotta cut you off pretty soon.
That's
We're-
fine. I will say when Ninja Storm first started, I didn't like it. And then when I say I didn't like it, I think it was like an episode of me just being like, "There's only 3 of them. This is whack."
That's one thing I liked about it.
But
I mean,
then-
I didn't like. I was with you because I didn't like it
I
originally.
was like, "This isn't a full Power Ranger
but
team."
then I
but
watched
then they
it.
did something, and I was like, "This is so fucking cool."
Yeah, and there's more reveal. There's like extra reveals. You know,
Oh, and then the Green Ranger that came into this.
with the sword,
Yeah,
the samurai.
I was like, this guy.
Oh, that
he
guy
was
was
just
cool.
the guy in the chair, but he was really a ranger. And then the fucking then the two the beetle
Also,
and
ninja.
the
It was like Naruto, but
yeah,
Power
but
Ranger.
Power
The
Ranger.
problem I have with Ninja Storm is that they all of a sudden, the 2 Beetle Warriors.
Yeah, they were cool as fuck. What do you mean?
No, I have a huge problem with that.
Why?
That they all of a sudden create 2 Rangers that are the same exact colors as current Rangers, but just better.
No, they were
No,
like
they were not
different
better.
shades of color.
Yeah,
they were
different
maroon.
shades. But also, this is how I thought of them, because I was like getting really into Dragon Ball at the time as well. They were like basically Vegeta to me. Like both of them were essentially Vegeta. They were like the bad guys who turned into a good guy.
Yeah, they were like, wait, but you're also Rangers, and they were like, you're right. We're in this together then.
Yeah, we're brothers too. Are you related? Yeah, by blood. Are you sure?
No,
That's a blonde white guy, and
And
you're
you're
an
the ones,
Asian dude.
yeah. And
blood is thicker than water.
But I make sure to spit water on him every morning.
Your sound effects are loud. It's so good.
Can't wait to hear that in the recording. All right, I guess that ends this one.
next time on the
Next
embassy.
episode, we will have in-depth discussion on how OP cartoon characters are versus anime characters.
Oh yeah,
Leaderboards.
We might even create
Miss Incredible. Just like unkillable.
we might even create a tier list.
Miss Incredible versus Luffy.
No,
That's good,
Miss
that's
Incredible.
good.
Oh,
Miss
cause
Incredible,
stretchy.
Yeah, they're both stretchy.
But like. Okay.
All right, all right, all
All right,
right,
all right, all right.
No spoilers.
all right. Don't do anything to this video.
Thank you. For
Instead-
coming to the embassy. All are welcome.
Hit the subscribe button. Please.
Only that one.
Yeah, just that button. It's really easy to hit. You can't miss it.
And thank you for watching to the end of this video if you have.
Thank you for hitting that subscribe button.
Thank you. Okay, stop recording.